There you go. So, we got the segmented run of Deep Slip. I don't actually know if there's any cut or anything, you know, out of the ordinary that we didn't see during the gameplay of Deep Slip when it was current. But we'll see what it looks like here. It is the sector run. You saw here at the start. Let me just showcase that again. It is by Teuflum, Micka, and Schmaniol. Some really, really good ice players, and also all of them were definitely competitive during the actual Deep Slip event, especially Schmaniol, who finished, what, 5th? Something like that? But yeah, so let's see what new tricks are being showcased here on the segmented run. If you guys don't know what a segmented run is, it means that it's just a spliced run. They drive some of the map, and then if some mistake happens, that's a cut. Already, immediately with a cut. Holy. And that's what I mean. If a mistake happens, they can just kind of, you know, go back and correct for the mistake, and then just kind of cut the pieces together. So I'm not worried. I'm very excited to see just how fast they're going to be driving. And what cuts we're going to see. Because the cuts are definitely not going to be possible to... The cuts are not going to be possible to do in a run. To be fair, that one is possible. It's barely possible to do in a run, I think. But I think we're going to see some things that you definitely would never go for on the higher floors. So this is effectively like a TAS. If you guys don't know what a TAS is, it's a tool-assisted speedrun. And I think using save states and stuff is basically a tool-assisted run. But yeah, so we got Schmaniol, who was in chat earlier, who gave us the all clear to watch this and upload it as well. So thank you, Schmaniol, and Teuflum and Micka as well for driving this. It's very nice that people are dedicated enough. I like this wall ride instead of doing the ice slide that I did there. And then, of course, we're going to see the difficult route. So we're going to go all the way up here, land early, not take the boosters. It's very surprising, but I guess that was enough speed. Land with the back booty bounce. Early steering. Okay, that is crazy. So that's what I mean. That's effectively a TAS situation. Because that is... there's no way you would ever be able to do that on purpose. Ain't no way. Holy. But yeah, that's the pro route. Instantly into the ice slide is so nice to see. Really, really low on the transition. You can see in the bottom left, you can see the player driving. Which player is driving here? So Teuflum is currently driving here on floor 3. What is happening? Is that faster to do? I guess it's slightly faster than going over the penalty ice, but I mean, we're talking like a very small amount. And bong on the tree and drive so you don't have to... Where are we going? No way! Yo! Okay, I mean, that cuts like, what, 4 jumps or something? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, I see. Oh, that is clean as well. I mean, not only are we going to see some cuts that haven't been shown before, but we're also going to be seeing just some incredibly fast-paced driving. Like, this is risking all the way through. This is something you'd never see a human do. Well, I mean, humans are doing this, but you'd never see a person do on the actual map because it's just not, like, you're never going to finish the map if you drive like this, right? I mean, this right here is definitely doable. The jump into the downhill, also doable. Okay, what do we see of shenanigans here on floor 4? That is that's a very, very tight entrance into the first turn. I usually go for the wall ride there. Clean. So we're gonna see what, the pro route here as well? No, they're gonna go for the regular route, but with a very, very risky entrance into it. God. Full left, backwards landing, full turnaround. Oh, you can land all the way over here. I mean, very, very barely. And land a nice slide to make the jump, of course. Why not? That's cooked. What? Okay, that was a very, very fast floor 4. We're almost by the end here. That is such a clean entrance as well. And then the final trick of floor 4. This jump up to floor 5. That's crazy. Yeah, these are some absolutely insane lines. Do you think you learned a lot during Deep Slip? I think Schmaniol and I think everybody learned a lot, surely. But yeah, this looks normal. We're gonna see some fast lines though. Going for the ice slide. Oh, this is a lot of speed. Clean cut. And here you don't need speed to land. Gear 2, inside line. 360. We're also gonna see some very speedy... Never mind. What is happening? Oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna see some speedy booster driving, but never mind. We're just not gonna see it at all. Because why would you drive it when you could cut it? Right? It's not a task. Effectively, it's a task. I think using, like, for example, right there, you saw? Did you guys see? Did you guys see? Drive, maybe didn't land perfectly. So there, right there. Did you see that?
Hey guys.
Frame perfect. Dude, where was it? It was right here. There's a cut. You can clearly tell that the video is spliced. But they're not trying to hide it, because it is obviously a segmented run. A sector run is what they call it. Right? Dude, am I blind? Oh, it was right there. Dude, I was like 3 clicks away from seeing it. There it is. You see how the car kind of shifts right here? This is not something that you can do on ice. That's just a split. That's a cut. That's a cut in the video. And that's why there's a cut in the video. I mean, what is this cut? Hello? I mean, okay, I understand why they needed a few different takes to get that to work. That is crazy. Very doable. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody's gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. Good entrance. Did not bonk at all. Could drive straight through. I think small optimizations like that are also, like, accounted for. Just small little half-a-second time saves or something. That's the first trick you ever learned, right? For sure. This is very clean, and they're gonna back up, I'm assuming, in here. And get the speed. Oh, and a 360 on the wall to land early. Also accounted for. Floor 6 by Micka. This is gonna be very wicked for sure. Floor 6 is hard to drive, in my opinion. I mean, especially if you are actively cutting like that. Okay. Yep. It didn't even cut that much. Like, it's like one jump. But it does save time. Instant! Yo, that's not a cut. That's just very, very impressive. Wow. Holy. That's crazy. Wait, did we just see 3 cuts in a row? I'm just gonna, every time there's a cut like that, I'm gonna assume that something wicked is gonna happen. So pause champ. Jump over. Into the booster. Up. Land over here. And then what? And then Uber! No way! What the fuck is happening? Jesus Christ! That's cooked. Okay, I see that. I never expected that. What? Unbelievable. Another cut is coming. Okay, a nice angle. That actually saves a decent amount. It saves the 360 and such. Clean. I mean, that was very impressive. The Uber is cooked. That is wild. Can we use this booster for anything? No Uber into that wall. Floor 8 by Micka. Nicely done. Used a little bit of that railing to get over without having speed. Instantly up on the plastic and down again. Did they come up with that Uber because of the campaign map? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. But every time you see... Oh, you can do it from here? I mean, you'll barely get the uphill. But I guess, you know, if you have infinite attempts and you can do a segmented run, you can do something like this. Nice. Okay, so they saved that jump as well. They're gonna land in a way, maybe with a 360 here, and then... I'm just not... And then with the bounce on the roof to make it over. I'm not gonna predict anything on this map. Every time I've predicted anything, it's... They've skipped... They've skipped the entire part that I was about to talk about a prediction on. So I'm just not gonna even remotely try to predict anything. Because it's just wrong. I also like the release, so that you land as early into the water as possible. What do we have here? This looks normal. And this is a weird entrance. It's a weird entrance because you just jump up the map. And then you get the bounce here. I mean, again. And another cut. There's water here. So that's the turnaround with the water. Enough speed to just make it with a straight. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna link this video. It's linked in the pinned comments. It's also gonna be linked in the video description when I upload this to YouTube inevitably. So go ahead, check out the video, support Schmaniol. I mean, this is just absolutely insane to watch. It's insane to watch because I spent so many hours watching people play and also playing myself this map. And it just feels... a nice little light bounce, by the way. Oh. This is also not the normal way to do things. Where are we going? Yeah, I mean, why not? We skipped the bowl. We skipped the bowl. That's so much. It's just weird after seeing so many people safe all the way through this and drive slow and make sure that everything is right. And then seeing something like this, which is... I mean, I don't even know what to call it. I mean, just a it's a task. It's a task. Even though I know it's humans playing, it's... like, using save states and full risking like this is effectively the same as what you can make a task do, right? For sure. Oh, jumping out to the right. Very smart. 360. Up here, this looks normal. but with a good landing into instant next section. 360 here as well, so you can drive immediately. Yep. Very well done. Second gear uphill. Uncommon. But it's faster. It's faster. The thing is, you slide out. Hold up. Where? I mean... No way! With speed? That's crazy. The fun thing about this, I think it makes it even more fun that it's a human driving, right? Even if it's segmented, it makes it even more fun when it's humans driving because somebody had to sit and grind that, right? If it was just a task, I mean, where are we going? Straight down, and it's enough speed. It's barely enough speed. What I mean is, it's a human, it's a person who did that. It's not like it's less impressive when it's a robot. It's just, I mean, it's just more fun when I know that people sat and grinded this. Holy. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't even know how to commentate this. I'm so used to casting Deep Slip and knowing all the tricks and knowing, like, what is going on. It's so unexpected. It's the meme, never let them know your next move. It's just this run. Unbelievable. How do they theory craft all of this as well? Can you land up here? Oh yeah, that's a risky turnaround, but it works. They cut the entire floor? Is that not the... Let me just... Is that the entire floor? Floor 13. The entire floor. 13. No, right? No. Okay, no. This is just the start of the floor. This is just a faster way to set up the floor. Okay. Whew. Yeah. No, I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine. That is a pretty decent cut, though, right here. It was just a faster way to set up for the start of the floor. And you can turn around here and then do this. Now, if you haven't watched enough Deep Slip, it's kind of hard to imagine where it is they are on each floor. If you watched enough, you know what jumps they're cutting. I kind of can't really explain every single thing because it's so much, and they're kind of jumping back and forth. Good landing with speed, by the way. Very, very fast. Okay, and then up left. This looks normal. Finally, something that looks intended. This is how you're supposed to drive. Everybody used the cut here. Apparently, you could just go straight for it. Kind of surprised nobody saw that, by the way. That didn't even look that bad. Like, that's one thing that you can do. For sure. Right? I think people are going to go for that specific thing during world record attempts, right? Very low jump. Instantly traction there on the front wheel. All right. Now, floor 14 had 2 difficult jumps. It was the first and the last one. They're not going to look difficult here, I predict. 360. Very early landing. Good landing here as well. So what cuts are we going to see? Are we going to see the shrimp cut? No, we're not, because it wasn't a cut. It's slower than going the actual intended way. So no shrimp. Well, I mean, it wasn't the shrimp thing, but it did cut to the last jump. Well, what do you do here? Because this is usually the safe... No way, dude. And then you do the final jump. They cut the entirety of floor 14 and then set up for the final jump. Instantly into the uphill for floor 15 as well. Okay. Floor 15 might have some big cuts because there's not a lot of scenery going on the floor. Instantly, and again, no setup. Of course, there's no setup. But that's what I mean. It's so fragmented. The floor is so fragmented that I see that, yeah, there's probably going to be some cuts here. I mean, that is close to not working. And then instantly over here as well. What a setup. I mean, I'm running out of energy with so much that's happening. Also, just the clean driving. Like, even the places where there's no cuts, it's just full risk. Which is also so sad. There's no way. Where are we even going? Oh, and this is the hard strat. You guys never got to see this during the actual deep slip. This is the difficult setup. This is the pro route on floor 16. I can't remember if this is... Yeah, and then you get up here. And now you're back on track to the regular track here. We never got to see anybody do... Where are we going again? Unbelievable. Okay, and we're nearing the end of the floor, by the way. So we got the barrel roll coming in here. Barrel roll followed by the wall ride, and then another wall ride. And then 2 more jumps into the finish. Or not finish, oh, sorry, into the end. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is what I mean. This turn, and then into the wall ride here. Okay. That doesn't even do the setup. Okay. Yeah, few more jumps. Jump, jump, and then finish off the floor here with a wall ride into 2 more jumps. Okay. So, very, 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 very interesting route. It's so hard to predict what's gonna happen. Because nobody's looked for these things. I've never looked for cuts like this on the map. Are we still going inside line second gear? Yes, we are. At least that's consistent with... Well, how does the roof look? I was gonna see, we probably are gonna see the pro strat here, but I'm not even gonna call anything because... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna see the pro strat. See, I was gonna say we're gonna see the pro strat because there's less jumps. But no, now we're going with the regular, easier route. Likely because there's that. And then you're back on the pro strat. This is the pro route. Oh, I just full sended it. Oh, is this another cut? No, it's just faster for the exit. Yeah, that was floor 16, 17, by the way. That took like 5 seconds. It was legitimately like 4 jumps. And instantly sets up here for the floor 18 skip. Nicely done. It's so much more fun that it's people playing. Where is this a cut? No, it's just a very low line. Huh? Okay, it goes that way around instead. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. No ice slide. See, you're gonna say calculated, but it actually is calculated. Those bounces, they look random, but they aren't. That is a lot of speed. Yeah, even with the 360. Okay, slightly faster setup for that. Again, even the smallest details are accounted for. I mean, nobody's ever gonna come close to this time for an actual run. This is way, way faster than what any human could feasibly do ever on a legit run. Let's see the roof. The roof is gonna look funny as well. I mean, obviously they're gonna jump from cone to cone. Maybe even use the red boot, yeah. Of course. Yep, that is fast. I mean, that should have been done on the there is a, you know, there's individual floors are released. Kind of so. No way, that's too funny. That's crazy. Oh, why is the video so much longer? Oh, we gotta check out the rest. 24:06 floor world records. That's each individual floor. 40 minutes. They took 16 minutes off the individual floors. And an hour and 12 off the actual. Alright. I don't know if this is copyrighted, okay? The video might end right there. If this is copyrighted. If it's not copyrighted, I will just keep it in the video. But the music, unfortunately, might be copyrighted. It's not. God, let's go, Schmaniol. You're so smart. Found by Teuflum, driver Teuflum. Teuflum, sorry. Minus 2 seconds off the world record on this floor. That is a good cut, though. God, I wish I could have contributed to cut anything. But the thing is, I never thought of it. Gravity assist, floor 3. Took a minute off the world record, by the way, just casually. Yeah, this is massive as well. Yeah, that's massive. $14 seconds. Yeah, and then landing with speed here is just, you know, an extra thing that I can't believe happened. Again, a minute, like 50 seconds off the floor. Yeah, this was very cool. Using the nipple for the jump here, very smart. And then this cut, honestly, that doesn't save too much. Because you would be able to do the boosters quite quickly, but it does save a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's crazy, though. That right there is cooked. That's insane. 33 seconds here on floor 6. I mean, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. This makes less sense. You have to... This is crazy. I mean, that's just insane, right? Who... Uberbug? All the way up. Unbelievable. Yeah, instead of going for the 360, you just go straight over here. That saves the 180 to bonk to up. I call it a 360. It's technically a 180. It's a little bit more. Yeah, that's also crazy. I mean, with the extra little roof bounce is cool. Oop. The backflip makes it nice. How do you find this stuff? I don't know. 40 seconds off. Yeah, going up. Again, some of these things I'm actually kind of like, when you look at it from like a Cam 7 perspective, it's surprising that nobody tried it. I mean, I guess you don't want to. I mean, this is obviously nobody tried that. Two minutes 30. That's crazy. I mean, that's basically the entire floor you just removed. Yeah, and then up right. Yeah, that is so much of the floor removed. 53 seconds off. Every single floor just cuts and cuts and cuts. Yeah, this was also very cool. And then land with speed. That's crazy. 360 into landing uphill. It's just satisfying, man. It's just satisfying. Found by Schmaniol, driver Schmaniol. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, Burly Pog's face. I do want to see Burly Pog reacting to this as well. And some of the other mappers, like individual floor mappers reacting to this. I mean, it's just satisfying. Yeah, so this is not a cut. I mean, it is a cut. You just do it faster, but it's not like you're not removing anything from the track. This is a cut, though. I mean, this is rerouting. Rerouting and rerouting. You reacted yesterday? Nice. I mean, obviously, it would have been different if people did these cuts during the actual event. But afterwards, I think it's just fun. This was also cool. Jumping straight to the end of floor 14. And then setting up for the final jump. This is not Taz. This is Schmaniol, Teuflum, and Micka that drove this. But it's... When I'm saying it's Taz, I mean that it's using save states. It's a segmented run. It is not like anybody ever would be able to drive this in a real run. So I counted effectively as a task. 52.5. Yeah, that's smart. I really like that we got to see like the hard route on floor 16. Have they taken notes already? There are some of these cuts that will never be done in a run. Absolutely never. Like this is definitely something that probably will be done by Have. That one. But this, into this jump, I don't think so. Because you need to keep so much speed, and if you don't keep it, you have to go back as well. And you're on floor 17. Floor 18 cuts a minute off as well. I mean, instantly up. Found by Elcon, that's true. But I think a lot of people theorized this before even getting up there. See, this you could drive in the segmented floors. Somebody's gonna do this in the segmented floors as well. So clean. I mean, driving off here, maybe not. That's crazy. I instantly spotted it. We spotted it really, really, really. Oh, obsolete ideas. Okay, so the ideas that didn't get in. I mean, again, landing on such a small beam, even thinking about doing that is crazy. But yeah, so these ideas became obsolete because, yeah, now you're landing on this part of the map again, and there was another cut that was faster that landed there anyway. Okay, using the booster for what? Oh, just cutting that part of the map out. I see. Oh, and you can make the jump. Oh, we didn't even get to see this part of the map, no. So this was also cut out. There's been a lot of theory crafting going into making a run like this. Woo! Barely possible. Bounce. Bounce. Oh, but they all... Yeah, this has been driven. This is all driven as well, so they've driven all the cuts. Did they... Maybe... Did they look before or after? I don't know if Schmaniol is still here. They're all slower than the cuts, but faster than the normal way. So we might see some versions of these if they're more consistent in actual runs, right? I mean, that is also cooked, to be fair. That's absolutely insane. You did the entirety of 15 and then skipped to 16 was found? Oh, no. Oh, what is this? Oh, I see. Slight cut there. But it was faster to go straight finish. Schmaniol, did you learn a lot here? Nice. Oh, Sursurf did that. That's cool. Kimura for creating an amazing thumbnail. That's nice. You're low-key a good ice player now? That's sick. Awesome video, dude. Awesome video. Gotta sub and like and share the video. Here, I'm gonna share the video in chat. Everybody, go ahead and like it. That's awesome. Oh, I just shared it 7 times.